when a child is born, until the time he or she is 18 and graduates from high school, we know that they will only have been in a school building 20% of their lives, less than 20% of their lives, right? 7.5 hours a day, 5 days a week, not in the summer, not in the weekend, not during the breaks. So we know that educational preparation starts well before a child arrives at school. This journey is something that the entire community will be focused on in our new initiative. As you heard in the introduction, and with Mayor Price and Matt Rose at BNSF Railroad chairing our initiative, Fort Worth, Texas, 100 by 25, ready to read, ready to lead. Again, 60 by 30 Texas only happens if pre-K through 12 gets our act together. And so my focus is that all of our third graders, 100%, can read by 2025. Many of you were present about 10 days ago when we announced our goal that 100% of Fort Worth ISD third graders will read at or above their grade level by the time they're in third grade. For the first time, I believe, our district's clearly stated goal will be aligned with that of the community. Mayor Price, Matt Rose, along with our board, and other leaders and volunteers from our city and business sector, higher education, nonprofit organizations, our faith-based leaders, and many of you sitting in the room today will help marshal all of our resources so that the entire community is in support of Fort Worth's teachers, staff, and students. This goal, 100 by 25, will be the mission of Fort Worth ISD for teachers, administrators, and students, and for all of us. So why is literacy so important? Because if students are ready to read, they're ready to lead. Up until the third grade, our children are learning how to read. From the third grade on, they are reading to learn. If you are not reading on grade level in the third grade, you're playing catch up, fourth, fifth, and beyond. Third grade is a turning point in a child's academic career. All statistics show that it is a make or break time for successful students, and childhood literacy can determine success in all subjects. It's not just about reading. Childhood literacy can determine success in math, in science, in all areas. And this unprecedented venture will ensure that all students in Fort Worth are prepared for college, career, and community leadership. We do this through working with the prenatal community, with 0 to 3 programs. As I said, early childhood and pre-K, and certainly kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and third grade. How can we do this in Fort Worth? I believe the only way to do it, and the only way I know how to be a superintendent, is to engage community. And this exercise is called collective impact. How can we collectively impact this goal? We, as a group, are much more powerful, much more intelligent, much more effective than any of us is individually. Complex problems require complex solutions. And when we have 3 in 10 of our third graders reading on grade level, like many major cities, that's a complex problem. We want to go from 3 in 10 to 100%. Again, business sector, nonprofits, higher education, faith-based communities. This is a cross-sector collaboration. We are eager to start this work. We are eager to communicate with you. Communication is a two-way street. In addition to today's event, we've launched our new website, which is smartphone friendly, and which is the computer of many of our students' families in the home. And it's an opportunity for us to communicate, listen, and learn. Again, we need you to help us with this, the community partners, the business community. We're going to ask you to chair some of these committees, whether it's the after-school work, whether it is the summer schools, the weekend programs, the Sunday schools, all of those activities, we're going to be working with each one of the groups in this community so that we're all on the same page in terms of literacy. And as we come to a close, both of this program and this is Hispanic Heritage Month, I'm reminded of a quote by Cesar Chavez, which says, "Once social change begins, it cannot be reversed. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. You cannot humiliate the person who feels pride." We all have an opportunity to create a strong, safe, and successful community here in Fort Worth. And I am proud to serve as your superintendent and work with you to help create that future. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much for being here today.